Today I'm going to talk about speaking and listening and cover 3 main things of body language. So there are 3 different types of body language, and the first one is eye contact. When you're talking, so I'm going to talk about the speaker. When you're talking, you should make eye contact with your audience to show that you're passionate and you mean what you say. If you're not looking at your audience and you're just looking around at your feet, they won't be very interested, because they think that if you're not very interested about what you have to say, why should they be interested? And also, when you're listening, you should look at the speaker to show that you're listening and you're interested in what they have to say. If someone's speaking and you're not giving them eye contact, it makes sure that you're not listening, and it's not very good. So body position, when you're speaking, you should make good body position. You should be slouching, because then your audience may not be very interested if you're slouching. Also, if you look confident, your audience will be confident about what you have to say. When you're listening, you should make good body position as well, because if you're slouching in your chair, the speaker may feel nervous or not very confident about what they're saying, as they might think that you're not very interested about what they're saying. And finally, gesture and movement. This should be the easiest one, because it's easy to move around and it's easy to make gesture. As you can see, when I'm speaking, I'm not just standing on the spot, I'm moving around and making gestures with my hands. Also, when you're speaking, it can help you explain things, like that might mean you're angry, and also when you wave, you never say anything, but you probably do it on a daily basis. It can either mean hi or bye. And also, your hands can help you explain things, like a big fish or a little fish. Also, when you're listening, gesture and movement. Gesture, like, is nodding your head to show that you agree with what they're saying. It's pretty good. But movement doesn't really fit into the listening box, because you want to sit still and listen to what they're saying. But once again, nodding your head will be good to show that you understand or agree with what the speaker is saying. So we all know who this person is, Barack Obama, and he's used to making public speeches. He always makes public speeches. Eye contact, he's got loads of people to talk to, so obviously he won't be able to make eye contact with every single one of them. So even if you just look at your audience to show that you're talking to them and you're interested in what you're saying. And body position, he stands up straight, he doesn't slouch when he's talking. He shows that he's interested in what he's saying, and that America should listen to what he has to say. And finally, gesture and movement. He moves around, as you can see here, using his finger. He's probably saying I, like I. Or if he's talking about America as a whole, he could say we and use his hands. It's called direct address. When you're saying you, you might point out to the audience and say you or you. So, thank you for listening, and next time you watch the news, pay attention and see if you can spot any of the 3 things we've talked about. Once again, thank you for listening to me speak. Goodbye.